In its early days, NCARB was a one-man show, relying on Emory Stanford Hall to perform all of the council's administrative work from his Chicago office, where the organization stayed until 1939.
Those that make NCARB their job and their career are some of the most incredible, hardworking, dedicated, loyal, time-giving people that I've ever had the opportunity and the pleasure to work with.
When the council moved to Sheridan, Iowa in 1939, NCARB's new secretary, William Perkins, employed a handful of secretaries who were responsible for compiling and transmitting records. But it wasn't until 1957 that NCARB became large enough to need its own office space. In the 1970s and 80s, a significant number of new staff members were brought on board to support the launch of national programs like the ARE and IDP.
There were probably 3 or 4 people compiling records, a couple people organizing them. I'd say that there were probably no more than 17 or 18 people.
At the beginning, I worked in transmittal certificates, I worked in the mailroom, I worked in records, and I did work as a receptionist. So we did a lot of jobs here at NCARB.
The number of staff grew rapidly over the next several decades, constantly exploring how new technology could supplement or improve its services.
I think there were something like 48 or 50 people when I started, and we were just shy of 100 when I left. And I do remember Joe Jattina during his presidency giving me incredible grief about the fact that I was proposing to get the staff up to 60.
I have a great respect for the staff members that I worked with, top to bottom. They're a group of people who are very committed to doing a great job in service to the customers of NCRB.
With all organizations that I've been involved with, NCARB has got probably the best staff I've ever seen. And that's a huge reason why NCARB is so effective.
Now, NCARB staff work on programs related to education, experience, and examination, as well as customer service, outreach, data, communications, computer technology, and more.
The staff is absolutely outstanding. Everybody in that organization will just bend over backwards to help you out.
I think through the years, meeting people personally here and being able to work with them individually has improved my experience, and then in turn I can go back to my applicants and tell them who I spoke to and how they helped me, so that I can improve not only their relationship with the state board, but I can improve their relationship with NCARB.
NCARB staff has grown in more than just numbers. The organization has also worked to become more innovative, open, and agile.
I guess for a CEO, the greatest success has to be the people you hire and the product that they produce. And so I'm just very proud of who's come on board during my tenure, and for those that were there when I started, how I've seen them grow and evolve and contribute.
Today, the Council works to anticipate future needs and go further for its members and customers.
I think we've established a really great dynamic culture, and we work very hard to hire for that culture. And people just come to work every day really enjoying working together, figuring out problems, and how to just really live NCARB values and NCARB's Let's Go Further slogan.
You have professionals in the right areas, but more importantly, I think we're a group that cares about our constituents. I think we do have that transparency. I think we do care about the young emerging professionals, and we're much more user-friendly organization, while at the same time doing the job we're tasked to do.